I want to talk about touring. A lot of us tour, we like to go to Europe, we like to do a few miles on the bike, but the main problem is you're very limited on the luggage space that you have. Now, when I tour I normally take a tablet with me. This is a Samsung Galaxy Note, and it's good, but it's limited to the Android platform, so you can only use the apps that are on there, and I really struggle to touch type like I would on a normal computer. So my productivity is limited by this device. They're great, but it doesn't quite cut it for me. There's just too many limitations in a tablet compared to a normal computer. So my other laptop that I had is this one. It's it's quite crap 15-inch laptop. It's very bugger basic. It's not got a very nice keyboard. It uses this sort of island style keyboard that a lot of modern computers are using now, and it's not very powerful. It's very old. It was one given to me for work, and don't really use it because it's pretty shabby. My other laptop I used to take about with me is very similar to this one. It was a PC specialist gaming laptop, but it was a 17.5-inch screen, massive thing, i7, good graphics card, and the battery only lasted like an hour, a lot less if you were playing a game. So I was going to buy myself a netbook, one of these £150 ones from PC World or something, just something that was sort of like a tablet but could do the stuff that a computer could do, a Windows computer could do. And I've been looking for a few months, and I thought in the Christmas sales I'd get something decent, and nothing came up. All the computers, all the netbooks that are for sale, the 10-inch ones up to about 14-inch, are really crap. The processors are crap in them, the graphics capabilities are pants, and if you really want a decent thing, you're going to be paying £800 plus. You're talking about MacBook Air money. But what I did find in my search was this. It's a Lenovo Thinkpad x220. It's a 12.5-inch Ultrabook. It's from 2011, so it's pretty old. But any of the netbooks that are for sale now, new, are nowhere near as powerful as this. And this is very light. I mean, if you look at it, it's quite thick compared to a netbook that you get. But with that, you've got all the ports that you need. You've got VGA, you've got DisplayPort on this. I think it's only got one USB 3. I'm not too sure. But you've got a USB that side, VGA, another USB there. You got your express card expansion slot on this side. You got your gigabit Ethernet. What else we got here? I think that might be the USB 3. The dual microphone headphone socket, and an SD card reader. Oh, it's a 3-in-1 reader. I don't know what probably other SD cards it reads. And also the hard drive bay there, which takes the 7mm hard drives, not the 9.5mm, the normal ones. But this came with 4GB of RAM. It's got an i5 in there. It's got the Intel integrated graphics. It's nothing special. It's from 2011, but it's pretty good. And I've upgraded this one with an SSD. It's got a little slot inside, so I've had it apart and put the little solid state drive in there. So it's got 128GB SanDisk Enterprise MSSD, M-SATA SSD. I've upgraded the RAM to 8GB, and I will be upgrading the hard drive at some point, probably to a terabyte. But I've got loads of laptop hard drives, but they're all too thick, so I need to buy a new, thinner one. But I love it. I'm really happy I bought this laptop, and for touring it's perfect because it'll fit into a backpack. It won't take up too much room. I'll be able to put all the accessories with it. Like this would take up the whole slot in my backpack. This one would only just stretch if the backpack was stretched around it, because most laptop backpacks are designed for the 15-inch screens. But this one's not going to take up too much room. It's not going to struggle to get fitted into a top box and get damaged by stuff being pushed down as you put the lid onto it. And it just does more than this. Now, if I'm travelling on the plane or something like that, tablets are good because it just slips into your hand baggage, all the rest of it. But if I'm touring on the motorcycle, this will be perfect, especially if you're going somewhere for a bit and you want to watch some videos. It's got better speakers than the tablet, even though these ones aren't particularly strong. And it's also got the older style, you know, keyboard. It's got this really nice. You can really get in on there. It's not like the island style that the newer laptops have, and it's a very nice keyboard. But yeah, this cost me £200, and for £200 for something new, you wouldn't get anywhere near as powerful as this. And it's very usable. You know, it's a nice size. You can get different batteries for it. I think this is the 4-cell or the 6-cell. I'm sure someone knows. And that gets about 9 hours on normal use. If you start playing games or something on it, then it's a lot less. But yeah, it's got a fingerprint reader. It hasn't got a backlit keyboard, but it has got a little LED up here that shines down onto the keyboard when you press a button, it lights it up. It's pretty cool. I'm really happy with it, and you know, boot up time's pretty good. It's not too bad. See, just testing all the lights out there. It's got Bluetooth as well. It's a good little thing. Now, I also like to play games. I'm pretty into PC gaming, and I didn't expect, especially when you're looking at netbooks, to get anything that could play games at decent quality, like the big PC or the gaming laptops can. But you know, this is not too bad. When it's plugged in, the screen's a bit brighter. But a lot of people complain about the definition of the screen. It's not great, but it's not terrible. It's not awful. It's very usable. I mean, it's linked on my Windows 10, so the screensavers the backgrounds are all the same. But it's nice and nippy. It's not slow. It's like I said, it's very usable. This sort of touchpad takes a little bit getting used to. It's not great. It's got this sort of nipply thing here that you can use. I used to have one of these on my old Toshiba satellites years and years ago. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty decent for £200. I mean, if I got a little netbook, one of these new netbooks from PC World for whatever it is, £130, it wouldn't do any of the things this can. And one of the things I was really happy about is it can play some games. So if I am touring and I just want to chill out in the room or something and play a few games, you know, be unsociable, it can do it. And I've recorded some of the games, which I'll add in, just to show you sort of the quality that it can sort of achieve. But overall, it's pretty decent. So if I was touring and you're looking for a laptop to go touring with, definitely look at something like this. These old ThinkPads. You know, this is a 2011 laptop, and you think it's a bit too old, but with upgraded RAM, it can take up to 16 gigabytes, I believe. This one, the x220, and stick an M-SATA SSD and a larger hard drive in there to bump it up. And one of the good things as well, it also supports the Ultra Base 3 and the other Ultra Base products that Lenovo made, and that just plugs into the bottom here. You stick it into a base and you'll get an optical drive. You get port replicators on the back. I believe some of the newer Ultra Bases that came out for this had HDMI inputs, multi-screen support, proper separated microphone and headphone jacks, so you could literally plug it in and then have a desktop experience with it. And the processor in it, it's a full beefy i5 as well. It's not an i5 Lite, it's a proper i5 in there, so it's decent. So overall, definitely, I'm very happy with it, and it will get a lot of use out on the road.
Checking the entry point. Total domination.